Hello everyone, this is Rattue 498 and this is a 1v1 commentary battle between myself, playing as Prussia, and TWR SunnyK, who's playing as France. SunnyK has brought a very much French rush build, a couple of lights, lots of line and some very good cav. He also has, I believe, 3 old guards in there. I've got a pretty standard build. I've got a 3-foot guard, 4 cav, 5 lights, and the rest line, and the general staff. So basically, as you can see, my lights, I've got 4 lights massing on my right flank and 1 extended light on my left. So I'm going to try and take out his right flank while kind of running away any rush that he's going to perform on my left. So I'm going to pull up, try and get a shot off, and I'm going to try and keep out the range of the lines for now. So when he advances towards me, I'll pull back to my line. So I've got 2 lines of fire on him. He's going to send a cav charge through and try and perform a rush on me. So as you can see, my light's going to pull back, and his cav are coming through now. So I'm going to get some shots off of my line on these cav. He's sending both his units to the same light unit. And I'm going to manage to square up. So his cav aren't going to do a huge amount of damage. They're going to do some damage to that 1 light unit, but the 2 French cav for 1 light unit in my eyes is a good exchange. He's now going to send a 3rd cav unit through. And they're going to try and get round the back of my squares and try and keep attacking my lights. So as you can see, he hasn't extended his lines very much. He's trying to get some kind of focused amount of firepower on one specific point. As you can see here, he's trying to break my centre so he can split me into 2 halves. But as you can see, I've routed 2 cav units away now. My cav are now moving up. My lights now, I'm just going to order them all to fire on this cav unit. My cav are going to come through. I believe I'm going to stop them and put them in behind my lines. I came out of square. When you come out of square, always move your lines back while doing it, because otherwise you're just giving free shots to your opponent when you're coming out of square. As you can see, I've got a line unit there still firing on the French who are coming in. I've now got a flanking position as well with a foot guard and a musketeer unit with 2 cav behind. My lights, as soon as they finish off this cav unit, are going to move in front. As you can see on the top of the screen there, Sunny's cav's going around the flank of me, which is going to cause me a problem in a minute, and he's moving up on the front. So here he's going to continue to move forward again. There's a couple of old guard in there, I believe, which are very, very scary. So it could possibly cause me a problem. So I'm going to move my lights back in front in a second. And as you can see on this side now, he's going to move his cav round. He's going to try and get some shots on my flank. So I'm going to fold one of my line units back, and I'm actually going to do a cav charge on him in a second. So here's a cav charge. Complete fail of a cav charge. Well, a complete fail on this flank, really. Absolute fucking awful play. The 2 cavs charged the same unit. They managed to get the shot off first, which I didn't think they were going to, and then fucking idiot didn't form a square. So basically I've just lost that entire flank for no particular reason. Here as you can see, I've moved my lines in front of my lines. My cav are going to go through now and start disrupting him. He sent a unit in to go melee onto my lights to get rid of him, so I charged the back of him with my cav unit that was in there. And now I'm just moving on to the other line units. So I'm going to pull back all my units on this left flank now. Seeing that I'm winning on the right, there's absolutely no reason to me engage that much heavier force on the left. So I believe there's an old guard and a Swiss unit up there that's on his, at the top of the screen there, his right flank. Sunny sends his cav through without the infantry far enough up, in my opinion, so I managed to form square and they end up having to run away. As you can see, their flags have gone red, so they've taken some pretty heavy losses there. So in the centre, basically I've won the centre now. I've made the French run away. But as you see, at the moment it looks pretty even with the way things are, but a lot of his units are heavily depleted. I've got full cav units left. So this shouldn't be too much of a problem from this point. He's left an old guard unit in square as he's trying to move all his units around and get away from me. He's left an old guard unit in square, which I managed to get some free shots off at. I'm going to have a couple of units come back from routing as well, because obviously when the old guard attack you, you rout away really, really quickly, but you do find your units will come back very, very shortly afterwards. So it's my foot guard unit, just firing off there. The mistake I make here is I leave my lights too far forward. They should really just be hugging my line, so they don't really, so the opponent doesn't get a chance to shoot solely at the lights, because when they shoot at the lights, they're also going to hit your line as well, just from stray bullets. So I'm going to start pushing up now with my lights, and because I have lights and Sunny has no lights left, I'm going to be able to force him to attack me. So as you can see, light units firing off there. On the left flank, light units firing off as well. But as I said, I left him too far forward, and he's managing to get shots off of that light unit, so I've got to run them away. So I moved my cav down to the centre of the map, to the centre of my lines. So basically I can use them wherever I need to support either my left or my right flank, wherever's needed. So I've got my right flank engaged. Now my foot guard, line and light unit. And I've got one of the units in the centre also engaging his left flank. So as you can see, Sunny sends a cav charge through and he rushes his lines up behind, exactly what he should do. My foot guard managed to get a shot off, as does the line next to it, and then I counter-charge him with my lancers. And they disappear very quickly, and then I instantly go straight through the cav and start attacking his lines, hoping to rout this side away pretty quick. So the only cav unit he's got now to send against me is his general, if he wants to send that. The left flank is now engaged. I also have a unit on the far off his left flanking him. And here on the right, as you can see, this is all pretty much over now. There's a foot guard unit of mine. He's just routed away the old guard. So as you can see, this is pretty much over now. I've managed to make him form square with the cav unit that was in behind. And as you can see, his right flank's gone. His centre's pretty much non-existent. And he charges his general through to my light unit. I run my lights into my square. So basically form a square up and run your lights straight into it and make the cav have to hit the square. So my square gets some shots off as leaves the foot guard square. And they manage to kill his general. But he does manage to rout my lights away, I have to say. So now it's all over, I'm just going to push up. Try and get some shots off. Sunny runs away a little bit. And then he's going to stand and let me shoot him up in a second. So he extends his lines out now a little bit more and angles them to receive my men to get a decent volley off. But at this point there's really nothing he can do, he hasn't got a general anymore either, so this is really already over. But Sunny's a good friend of mine, I've known him since Empire, so a good game to Sunny. Thank you very much for playing, buddy, and I hope everyone enjoyed the video. As you can see here, this is really all over, so I'd like everyone to check out Jay Martin's channel at the moment. He's starting up a series of tutorials for Napoleon Total War, so if you're a little bit unsure about things or whatever, leave a comment on his page or leave a comment on one of his videos. He'll try and do a video for you of it or something like that and try and help you out with some advice and tactics. He's gonna get the rest of the commentators in Huntsman to lend a hand as well, Rizgard, myself and Pointman. So check out his channel, subscribe him, and look forward to watching those. So thank you all very much, guys. Thank you again, SunnyK. I hope you all enjoyed it. Please rate, comment and subscribe. Thank you very much. Bye bye.